Hello, as most of you will know, I'm a bit of a nutter for A4s. And if we go around and look in the MPD, you'll see there's quite a few. I just love the things. And to see them lined up is a bit of a pleasure. I thought it would be a good idea today to just run through some of the ones I've got and give you a little bit of their history. So if we go back onto the other side of the layout, here you can see there is an SNG. It's pre-war, it's horseshoe magnet motored, and it goes very well. The bodywork is rather fragile. It's got a little bit of Mazak rot and it's badly distorted, but the chassis is superb. Next to it is that black one. That's Kingfisher. It's one that I repainted a long time ago. Again, it's got a horseshoe motor. It's been in bits for a long time. I had to strip it right down, take the wheels off. It's got different axles, different connecting rods because they were damaged. It's still got the original horseshoe motor in it. It's still got the original armature, and now it goes quite nicely. At the back here, this blue one, another SNG. Now this one holds a big place in my affection. It's the first loco I was given as a present, way back in, let's think, Christmas 1951. That's a long time ago. It's been with me all these years. I use it regularly. It's been used so much. I was obsessed with it as a child, and I was also obsessed that it had to run in an anti-clockwise direction. Hence the right-hand front driver has lost nearly all of its tread, all its flange, and is inclined to derail. However, if I run it as I am doing today in a clockwise direction, things are okay and it does go very well. All original armature. It's had new brushes, but that's about all. Now this one here at the front, it's not an A4, I grant you, but I had to include it because it's another horseshoe magnet motor, and that will mean when they're all going, I'll have 3 horseshoe magnet motors going round together, and I reckon that's a bit special. I like to see them. This particular one, it's post-war. It would have been made somewhere between late 47 and middle of 49. They stopped making the horseshoe magnet motor in mid 49. So we'll give them all a run. We'll start off and get the little 062 out the way, shall we? Get the controller. And switch on, and away we go. They just look so nice. Pretty little engines. That green is about right, I think. Nigel Cresley really got it right with that colour. So here, away he goes. And we'll leave that one going and go back and have a look at the... okay, so here's the second loco. It's the pre-war one. Pre-war, i.e. Built before the Second World War, and a horseshoe magnet motor again. This particular machine, the bodywork is decidedly iffy, to be honest. It's got a slight crack in it, it's warped and distorted. However, the motor itself and the chassis all perform faultlessly. I've had to remagnetise it, and now it's going very nicely. The tender, by the way, that I'm using is not the original pre-war one. That's safely tucked up in its box. But being pre-war, it has a different type of coupling. And for the sake of this video, pulling post-war stock, I have used another tender, which is obviously a post-war one. So here we go. It's quite a nice smooth start for something that's well over 80 years old. There we go. Now she's speeding up a bit. And so on to loco number 3. This is a post-war SNG that I repainted a long time ago into black. It's fitted with a horseshoe magnet motor, so again it would have been made in the very early post-war days, before the middle of 1949. It was a basket case when I got it, and I've had to do quite a bit to get it going. Full strip down, the wheels off, the axles out, a new crown wheel, the main drive gear, replacement linkage. I'm not sure whether it's this side or the other side, but it's got the replacement linkage on one side, and generally I've had to faff around with it quite a lot, but now it's going nicely. So here we go. And finally, the loco that, as far as I'm concerned, got me hooked onto model railways. It was bought for me as a Christmas present, Christmas 1951. So I've had it a little while. The flanges on the front driver on the right hand side are worn away, so hence I run it in a clockwise direction most of the time, and that saves any derailments. I suppose really it ought to be pensioned off and put into a place of retirement in a cabinet, but for some reason I just can't do that. I just enjoy running it. So here we go. Don't you just love the sound of Hornby Dublo running? Metal on metal. I suppose to have 3 horseshoe motors running at the same time is a bit unusual. Some of us don't even have 3 horseshoe motors, but it's nice to see them. They run well, they run ever so sweetly, and I get a lot of pleasure in just watching them go round. There's my original machine with the worn out flange on the front driver. So far it's not derailed, which is rather nice. It would spoil the video if we had a collision, wouldn't it? There's the pre-war job. 1938 or 39, maybe 1940. And that is a horseshoe motor.